Hello, everybody, and welcome to a very special Kaldheim draft. Normally, I would do a long intro where I ask you to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe, but there's no time for that today because I have to introduce our special guest, Ethan Sachs, also known as Lordtupperware online. He's going to be joining us for this draft. Welcome to the channel, Ethan.
Thank you so much for having me back again, Nicolai. I'm excited to draft with you.
Yeah, Ethan is, for those of you who don't know him, he is a co-host of the Lords of Limited podcast. He is also a prolific streamer. He writes articles on the CFB Pro side of Channel Fireball, and those are all great reads. And he's going to be helping us out in Kaldheim today, sharing his thoughts and some of his just generic drafting strategies so that we can all learn and get better. So, Ethan, when you first open up a pack, I know that you've recently had a new framework for evaluating cards. Instead of on an raw power level, you kind of think in terms of reasons versus rewards. Can you kind of walk us through this pack and with that framework?
Yeah, I'll quickly do that. The idea is sort of thinking about cards, and it's just a different framework than letter grades, but to sort of accomplish the same thing, but to think about them as, pulls into a color or color pair or style of deck versus once you're in that color pair or style of deck, it being a reward for already being there, a gold card that is high upside is something that you're like, hey, I want to take this early and try and get into this color pair, or another one might be something where you're like, well, once I'm already in white green, then I'm happy to have that card find its way to my seat here. Now, Glorious Protector is just probably not even one of those two things. It's probably just raw power. Like, this card is insanely flexible. You can just go Foretell on 2 and to cast it on 3 as a 3/4 flash flyer, and just being able to save stuff is also pure upside. This card is great. I don't often like to start off my drafts with a white card, but Glorious Protector is pretty great.
Yeah, so as we go through the draft, we'll be keeping that in mind. Cards that are reasons versus rewards rather than just raw power level cards. Or versus cards that are just kind of mediocre and we don't really care about. So we've got a Glorious Protector in our pile. You said that you don't like starting with white. Is that because you're not really a fan of white in Kaldheim, or just in general? Or
yeah, I know that the new hotness is to think that black isn't very good in this format, but that is not my experience. I just think white is one of the least flexible colors, mostly because it doesn't get to play well with snow, whereas any of the other colors, I feel like there's overlap with snow, and that's nice to have those little pieces of synergy. So here, I think Egar is the best card in this pack, and it's what I want to take, even though it doesn't go very well with Glorious Protector. You could take Bloodsky Berserker here to try and do black-white. I just think that Egar is incredibly powerful and is a huge reason to try and do blue-red giants, and or is very splashable if we end up in green-red splash blue, green-blue splash red, whatever.
How much of Egar being a gold card comes into play when you're making the decision? Because as you said, it is an incredible card if you end up in blue-red, and it is splashable. But is that the fact that it's a gold card? How does that factor into your decision making?
I mean, there's an inherent risk to taking a gold card. It's more narrow, right? It's unlikely that we'll be able to end the draft playing both of the cards that we just started with, but that's okay. Hopefully we'll be able to play one of them, and then we'll have a really powerful card in our deck.
Exactly. Okay, so in this pack, the cards that come to my mind are the Firewalker, because it's one of our 2 colors. There's not really a great white card, but that's probably not a surprise, given the power level of white cards in this set. And then there's Saw It Coming if we wanted to go the blue angle. There's Struggle for Skemfar, going in another color, or there's a Snow-Covered Island. What do you like in this one?
Yeah, I mean, this may seem insane, but I kind of like just taking Snow Island here. I think it's pretty powerful. I think Snow still is super underdrafted. We're about a week and a half into the format when we were recording this video, and I still think people aren't taking the Snowlands as high as they should. So I like taking that. I Saw It Coming quite a bit, actually, but and maybe that's actually the pick considering the Protector. It pairs well with that, but I really don't want to end up blue-white if I can help it.
One of the things I've found with the Snowlands in particular is that I always end up with enough playables in this set, and so I'm always well, I have 6 extra playables, what do I cut? And so the Snowlands are just nice because you're going to get to play those and get a little bit of an extra benefit.
And I think there's always there's something a little flipped here in the format. I think people think about taking the things that care about snow first and then taking the lands, whereas you really want to be doing the reverse. Taking the Snowlands invests in the future of your draft in a way that taking the snow payoffs and then getting cut on Snowlands really wrecks your draft.
I tend to be a little bit more in the second camp, but it's mostly because I avoid snow for the most part rather than going in on the deck because I haven't drafted it as much. So it'll be nice to see how it plays out here. An interesting pick here, Mistwalker versus Augury Raven.
I think Mistwalker is just better than Raven, period. And with the fact that we already have a blue-red giant. I think the Mistwalker is a better pickup here, and I
Yeah.
would take that over. It's interesting if that's another snow island or a snow mountain, but
Snow Swamp.
otherwise I would say not going to do that.
I brought up the Mistwalker thing because early on in the format, when you're just looking at the cards and the spoiler, a 3-mana 1/4 oftentimes would look much worse than a 4-mana 3/3. But it just so happens that in this format, it lines up really well with what Blue's trying to do. I also think it's better than Augury Raven at this point. So
there was an interesting route here, maybe to do if we could have gone some kind of blue-white and then taken the Nico here. I really like Cole, but not for the start that we have right now. I think it's between Snow Swamp and the Kinseekers, and I would probably just take the Snow Swamp.
Yeah.
Kinseekers is still right, exactly. Like that's the really perfect kind of thing you want, is to get those priests late, because no one else should be able to take those except the person who's taking the lands.
Yeah, exactly.
High,
Exactly, especially because if we've already got one snow land, getting another one, we're slowly like staking our claim here.
Oof, this is tough. I love Trickster God's Heist.
Really?
I really like this card. Now, I recognize that it requires a lot of setup. Like, you really want the Elderfang Disciples. You want to make sure you have, like, the creatures to gift your opponent with. But once you do, I think it's quite powerful. As it stands, I think we really should just take the floodplain here, especially because
the Protector.
Right, because of the Protector. And like, so we are getting like Snowland still in the packs, pick 4, 5, 6 or whatever. That's good news for us if we're trying to snap these up here.
Would you consider God's Heist to be a reason or a reward for blue-black?
It's tough because I recognize that I think it's a reward. It's not a reason to do the thing. Wow.
What makes you say wow in this pack? The ring?
Just the ring and the land are still in the pack.
Yeah.
I think ring is really good and really underrated right now. Like, the format is just, in my experience, by and large, pretty slow and grindy. And so the 3-mana fixers for snow, like Ring and Glittering Frost, there's time for them. We've already got, we've already got stuff we want to splash in hopefully Egar or Protector. And just seeing the land this late is just a good sign that no one else is doing it too. There's also just like other good, like, Harbinger's not the worst. Depart the Realm's not the worst. Like, we just got good.
There's some interesting
things happening here.
There was like a neat little blue-white foretell lane open in this little spot, I'd say, because we saw like I think there was an Iron Verdict that we saw earlier. We have this. We saw the Counterspell, but we've kind of got a nice snow start as well. We have 3 snow lands. This is a snow source.
Right.
We can
3
really
snow
go in
lands
that
in the
direction.
ring is a good start. Yeah. So here it's not much to speak of here. Like, I think it's between Skull Raider, Glittering Frost. Probably lean towards the Frost.
When we don't have a green card yet, you just want to make sure that if we do end up going green, we can get that going.
Exactly. It's so likely that if we do end up in a good snow deck, that will be base green. I like Skull Raider a lot, but the only reason I'm thinking about it is because we've got a snow swamp, so that shouldn't be dictating a lot of what I'm trying to do here.
Yeah. Where are you at on a Frost Augur? Because this is a card that I'm not a huge fan of, because just mathematically you need so many snow cards for it to be good.
I agree. You really need to have like half your deck be snow. Like, if this draws half a card, I'm pretty happy. Now, that said, I'm going to take it here over the Pilfering. The other option is Pilfering Hawk, and I would rather play the Augur than the Hawk, personally.
Yeah, when I was thinking of the Augur, if you have half of your cards be snowlands, then you have to do 2 activations to draw a card, and so that means that it'll roughly take you 4 activations to get like a divination out of it. So it's like 5 mana over the course of 4 turns. You draw 2 cards, which is slow, but it's nice if your deck is grindy and stuff like that. Demonic Gifts has actually overperformed for me in the black-red decks, where you have some ETBs. Works well with Death Knell Berserker and Elderfang Disciple. We don't have any of those cards, but
no, I don't know. I think we can probably take it. That's probably the best card here. I do like, actually, let's take the Raider. Let's do that. I like the little Rummager effects, the Raider and Seize the Spoils. I think that's another pretty underrated card. Wow, saw it coming wheeled. That's definitely what I want to take here. Speaking of thinking about that Trickster God's Heist, the Brine Bearer Intruder is another good, if you think about Brine Bearer Intruder as this is a combat trick that then leaves behind a body that I can give my opponent with Heist. Basically like that, or what's it called? The
Elderfang
Harbinger.
Disciple.
The Disciple's the best, and then Harbinger, the 1/3 mana dork for foretell stuff. So this deck is a bit of a pile. I think, going back to if we could have seen the packs or whatever and gone back and done it all again, like probably blue white foretell was something that could have happened. But I honestly just prefer this option so much more, just being able to go into pack 2 and say like, hey, we've got good fixing, we are primed for what in my mind is the best deck in the format, which is a snow deck.
Does it worry you that the priest of the black priest didn't wheel?
No, because we only have, someone else can be doing some snow stuff. Hello, Narfi. But we can. I'm not that worried about it. That's a piece of the puzzle, but it's not like the piece of the puzzle.
So in this pack, there's Narfi, there's Egon, God of Death, which is kind of another grindy card. There's a Snow Island if we want to continue ambitiously going after those. Another Mistwalker. What do you like in this pack? We kind of have. It looked like white was pretty open that first pack. I know that white doesn't play well with snow, but that could be something that factors in.
We could still be Esper. Yeah, I still think I would take Narfi here, given 3 snow lands and a ring for now, and I think we can get there. It's also got some I guess only one synergy right now, and that it pumps Mistwalker
and the Frost Augur.
It'll pump Frost Augur. Yeah, I think Narfi's good enough here to take over the Mistwalker or the Snow Island here.
So is Narfi a reason or a reward?
I'd say Narfi's a reason, but it's less busted than I perhaps once thought.
Yeah, I think I came on Narfi very hot, but the fact that it gets hit by the enchantment removal is a pretty major downside, I'd say.
Right.
And it can get exiled by Feed the Serpent. Okay, so now there's an Icebind Pillar, another snow payoff. There's also a Shimmerdrift Veil if we just wanted the snow lands. And then after that, I think there's not a ton here. There's this one. I've been seeing a lot of Goldane picks from my opponents recently. They just keep playing it, which has been really funny.
I think people don't quite understand like where that card goes. Like again, I was getting a lot of questions about that on stream today. And just like it's a good card. It has a home for sure. And I think the runes are more the thing than the pick is.
Yeah, you need something to make it better.
I would take Pillar here.
Yeah, this card's a house.
I recognize we're going to want to start taking Snowlands now that we've got a couple good snow payoffs, and Shimmerdrift Veil is a great thing to take for snow, but I think Pillar is too good to pass.
And now we get a black-red snow duel potentially, or Binding of the Old Gods on the splash.
Yeah, that's close.
Pilfering Hawk, distant third.
Distant third, yeah. I think it's like maybe the power of binding versus. I think we probably need to take a land here.
Yeah, I like the land here as well because we also don't have any other green cards, so we would be double splashing this.
Exactly.
So if we assume that our base colors are like blue, white, splashing red and black or something, or blue, black,
it could also
splashing.
just be blue, black, yeah.
Yeah, blue, black, splashing something like green doesn't factor in necessarily as much.
Right.
And just getting the lands to make everything better.
I think getting a land here is good. Agreed.
Yeah, one of the ways to think about it is like it's like a multiplier effect. So every land we take makes Narfi better, makes our splashes better,
and makes the Icebind Pillar better, etc.
Exactly. So this pack is a little bit of a whiff. Certainly Frostpire. If we were to go into a red splash, we could play a blue deck and then use this as one of our colors, like splash colors. There's a Snow Plains.
Yeah, I mean we do want to play. Glorious Protector, right?
Yeah.
So I don't hate having a Snow Plains here, and then hopefully wheeling like Hawk, Yeti, or Run Ashore or something like that.
Or maybe even the Frostpire. Would you play Frostpire to help you splash?
I wouldn't. I feel like people because it's essentially a double colored splash, right? Like.
Well, if you're using it as a splash card, I mean, like because we would be splashing red, and so we would use it as like a mountain that could potentially. Yeah.
Maybe just take a Bound in Gold here.
Yeah, or a Snow Forest, but we don't really have a reason to be green.
Yeah, we're really not green right now.
And white did look wide open pack one, so it's nice to get some removal here.
Right. So it could be white, blue, splashing Narfi.
Yeah.
Type deal.
How do you like to think about splashes? Because that's one of the things that people often go a little bit too aggressively on, and it's one of the things that I think you're best at is making sure you always end up with a somewhat reasonable mana base at the end. How do you calibrate that during the draft? Like curb your ambitions with your aggressive
Well, I'm really
splashing natures.
trying to make sure I'm base 2 colors at all times. Like when I'm just trying to think about, okay, what are my 2 colors? What are the 2 things I'm gonna be having, 8-ish sources for? So but as I'm starting to calibrate of, okay, maybe we're blue black, maybe we're white. I like taking Vega here. The upside here feels really strong. Arctic tree line currently I guess
Half
it's a
land, kind of.
white half snowland, but I'm not. Yeah, now that we've got the Vega, maybe we move into some foretelling action. These packs have just been weak overall. Like we're often taking the best card out of the packs, but
yeah, one of the things in draft that I always think about is just trying to build the highest power level of your deck consistently, but that has to be weighted by how easy it is to cast those powerful spells. So like that's why taking the land so highly is important, and taking snowlands can give you access to more powerful cards in the future.
Here, it's like a Raven form here. I don't want to. I'm hoping to not main deck it. Vega makes me want to main deck it a little more, but I definitely want to make sure we're playing best of 3. We want to make sure we have access to that out of the sideboard.
And now there's an Iron Verdict, also plays well with Vega.
It's pretty nice, yeah. So definitely, it's looking more and more like we want to be white blue. Weirdly enough, Verdict and Egar work together, right?
Oh yeah. Excess damage
with that Verdict is pretty nice.
Where are you at on Yespera Sentinel? Because I know that there's some people
it's a big no.
Play
big
that
no
sometimes. Yeah, I'm not really a Yespera Sentinel fan. Wow. Nice little Snow Island helps us with this Narfi if we want to splash that, which isn't that hard considering we have the floodplain to help our mana out, the swamp, and then also a replicating ring.
Yeah.
Snow Mountain.
Oh, another saw it coming.
Saw it coming with Vegas feels really, really good when it comes together.
Yeah.
We don't really have a great reason to be red other than this one Agar, which doesn't have great synergy with our deck anyway. So.
Nope. Yeah, I think we're looking like base white blue, splashing Narfi. All right, wield the Hawk.
Yeah, Hawk is a solid card sometimes.
It's fine. Yeah.
And then we get
a Yeti or God, or actually. Guardian might be better now, given that we've got Vega.
We already have one Godsaw, but it's nice. And blue-white did look open pack once, so we might get another Vega or something. Yeah. Overall, it took us a couple packs to get here. Do we want this?
No.
Because if we're playing,
seems tough.
We don't really have anything worth
sacrificing.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Itself is a black land.
Oh, I was thinking like if we were going to splash Narfi, then there's like something where like you could go, we'll use this dual land to splash Narfi, and then sometimes in the late game we'll get a little upgrade from it.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I just don't want to play that many off-color sources.
Yeah, especially if it's a tap land, and we already have a snow-covered swamp that we can consider.
So I think we're taking Shimmerdrift Veil here. As much as I would like to. I mean, this is a good home for Ox Plow. We could take Plow and try. We got a bunch of 3/6 vigilances that can crew it. I think we're probably just supposed to take Veil here.
Only the Ox can crew with toughness. Those 3/6s can't crew it.
Yeah. I think we take the Veil here. Can we? Is it possible to at the beginning of the next pack, try and clean up the deck a little bit?
Oh sure, I'll start cleaning it up now. Get rid of Glittering Frost. Get rid of Agar probably. Get rid of Immersturm Raider. Anything you want to cut from this grouping right now?
Can we cut the Raiders Carve?
Oh, right. My bad. I didn't see that
one. The Braggarts as well. That's probably good. And we're probably taking Raven out of this pack.
Augury Raven, yeah, works well with some Foretell themes.
Yeah. So, I mean, we need... The biggest thing I want right now is Behold the Multiverse.
We could take Beskir Shieldmate as a defensive 2-drop if our deck looks like it's going to get run over a little bit.
I don't think so. I think we're going to be all right.
Yeah.
I guess Frost Augur is really not getting there. Ooh, Gates.
Ooh, that's a nice pickup.
Yeah. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're at 17 playables, but yeah.
This one's not really playable.
Gates a lot. No, Frost Augur is not that playable right now. I agree.
Where are you at on a card like Revitalize in this sort of deck? Would you ever play it?
I would really no. I would really hope not to play that card. Yeah, I don't think it does very much.
And where are you at on Ravenous Lindworm these days? It looks kind of like a just random big creature.
I like it. Yeah, I don't know. I would say I said on the podcast this week, the episode we just dropped, is that like I sort of like this upgrade from Colossal Dreadmaw in every set to this Honey Mammoth in every set. Like this really helps the Dirtle decks stabilize against aggro. You know.
4 life is no joke at all.
No, not at all.
Yeah. Okay, and
There's
now
an Ox.
There's an Ox.
We're gonna wheel that plow, baby.
Is this a card that we want in our deck? A 2-mana 06? No. We could take a Ring.
So.
We could take a Divine Gambit. Where are you at on Divine Gambit these days?
I just played with it, I think, for the first time today, and I didn't like it. Like, there was I didn't like it that much. How about you? Where are you at?
I haven't played it yet, and it got played against me once when I was flooding out, and I felt no sense of justice because I had 4 cards in hand and didn't get to put anything in. What do you want to take here? We could take Ring.
I don't know. I kind of want to take Ring, personally.
Let's do it. Okay, we got double Ring. Okay, there's a Frostpire Arcanist, but we only have 1 multiple.
We don't have any... Oh, that's not bad.
We could get a second Revitalize and go double Revitalize.
I mean, we might have to. I think I would take the Arcanist. Like, I want some... That's the one thing we're missing. I mean, we have Vega to do it, but we need card advantage. We can win other ways. Like, I'm not worried about that. Like, I guess we have Gates too. I think Arcanist is pretty darn good.
Yeah, I'm a little bit lower on Arcanist because it's been the type of card where I think if you get it at this stage of the draft, you can kind of know if you'll want it. Like, we have like 1 duplicate. Our deck is slow, so a 2/5 is okay. But it's a card that I never really take early because it's just so hard to use.
Yeah. You can play a Harbinger.
Yeah, Harbinger's nice. It works well with all these Foretell cards.
Yeah. Don't have a ton of Foretell, but still pretty good.
We have like 5 4-drops with Foretell, 6, 7, 8, 9.
No.
Yeah, decent number. Probably better than another Axe card bracket that we're not going to play.
Right.
Ooh, nice time for an Ice Tunnel.
Yeah, I'm going to take an Ice Tunnel.
Helps us splash this Narfi still. Helps us get back the Narfi. It's one of the stronger things our deck does.
Yeah.
I feel like this is kind of even our fail case of Snow was we got a Narfi and a Icebind Pillar, and those are both great. Ooh, I'm actually really hyped to see a Disdainful Stroke.
I am too. Pairs nicely with our 2 Saw Cummings.
Yeah, this card has been a house for me. I've gotten obliterated by Disdainful Stroke when I felt like I was about to just slam a winning play and just get wrecked, and then I wrecked my opponents multiple times at this point. Ooh. Snow Plains? Or...
Am I crazy to want this plow because we know we're going to get an Ox?
With 1 Ox, would you want a 6/3 attacker in a controlling deck?
I don't know. Probably not.
I don't know. I just like getting this.
Snow Plains is fine.
I just like being able to activate Narfi whenever we want. It's pretty nice.
Probably take that 5/6.
5/6. The Undersea Invader.
Yeah.
Just keyword.
But we're passing with mana up a lot in this deck.
There's another one.
Yeah.
There's also a Squash if we wanted to splash the Agar and Squash.
I think I want Squash on the side rather than... Yeah, I mean, we really could splash Agar and... another Squash. And that makes Arcanist a lot better.
Oh my gosh, you're right. The synergy is coming together. And we got the Pilfering Hawk anyway. Discard 1 Squash, play Arcanist, get the second Squash.
Now we can play Egar and the rings don't look too bad. All right, now all of a sudden we got options.
Wow, that kind of came together at the end. The Squashes coming in super late.
Those 2 late Squashes were pretty huge, actually.
Yeah, the Squashes come in. None of these other cards are really good. How many snow cards do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we didn't cut anything, 7, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 16 snow cards. So this Frost Augur is still not great.
Draws down like a
kind of
a third-ish of a card. Yeah, I think we can leave that out. We can cut this second Hawk, I think.
Yeah, I can probably cut Undersea Invader potentially.
Yeah, though it's pretty good with Egar.
Oh yeah, it is. Egar's great. I think Egar's worth splashing. I don't think we need these mountains though.
Because we've got
1, 2.
We have Falls, Veil, and 2 rings.
We have Mire, Veil. Yeah, and then 2 rings.
Sorry, Mire, Veil, and 2 rings.
You might want 1 mountain.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, but we can figure out what I'll just add a couple lands. Do we have a race account? There's probably going to play 18 lands, right?
I think with the gates, that's what I would do. Though with the 2 rings, we could still do 17 maybe, and all of the foretell, we could probably do 17.
Okay. So we'll just do this so we know we have to make 2 cuts. 2 cuts to make. Raven form is the one that I always look to cut.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe Frost Peak.
Yeti can go for sure.
Yeah, Frost Peak and Raven form are my initial thoughts. Undersea Invader is pretty decent with the Agar and our triple counterspell package.
Yeah, I actually think. Yeah, and 3 Godsoul Guardians a lot, but I think leaving. So this is 18 lands with the 3 Godsoul Guardians.
Yeah,
I think that's not bad.
We could cut a Godsoul for a Pilfering Hawk if we wanted, but
no, I'd rather have the Guardian here.
Yeah, it just stabilizes so well.
Yeah.
So here we have 13 blues.
Oh, this is only 17 lands.
Yeah, I know. I thought we said we were going to play 17.
Oh, we went 17. Okay. Yeah, because of the rings.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I added just a bunch of blues, but okay. So our colors is 13 blues, 1 swamp. I don't think we want to play any. We already have this snow swamp that we might not want to play.
Right. I think that's We
1 black, 2 black, 3 4.
We don't need the snow swamp.
We'd probably rather play.
If anything, we may want to play a mountain.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Are you an art aficionado, Ethan?
No, I'll leave that up to you.
Oh yes, gotta use the swag mountain.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so there's 7. How do you generally think about sources when you're building a deck?
So like I said, I want about 8. I would ideally I'd like to have a minimum of 8 for my base 2 colors. So this is 4 white, 3 is 4, 5, 6, 7 white if we count Veil, and then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 if we count Veil for blue. So
that's just because it's just because I was cutting a bunch of lands, and so I just added up islands to make it make sense. So this is more reasonable, I think. 5, 6, 7, 8 white sources, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blue sources.
Yeah, I think that's going to be good.
Like
we would like to, we can count Veil as our base 2 colors, but also we would really like to not have to rely on it. I think Veil naming red is what we would ideally do, but flexibility here is really nice.
Yeah, it's a really sweet build here we've got, and it's going to hopefully play out pretty well. Are there any things that you wish this deck had that it doesn't have?
Yeah, I wish it had Glimpse the Cosmos or Behold the Multiverses. More Iron Verdicts would be great. A bounce spell maybe, but not really. We're playing some not great cards. We don't have a ton of I don't think this is a great deck, but I do think, like I said, I think hindsight, we could have had a much better blue-white deck, but that's just a deck that, if we had seen, when we saw Nico Defies Destiny, we had seen Vega, then maybe we could have moved in.
Yeah.
But it's just it was we didn't see the reason to do the thing in Vega until midway through pack 2. And then we got there.
Yeah.
And I just think defaulting to snow, at least is my preference, because I think that, as you can see, we didn't even really get there, but we have 2 insane cards. We have Narfi and Icebind Pillar, which are really hard to deal with.
And also, one of the things with Nico Defies Destiny is it's not even really that good with the foretell cards we have, because it's really good with Behold, where it goes to the graveyard and then you get it back. But if we use the mana to cast an Augury Raven, the Augury Raven doesn't die, so we just don't even get our card back on it. So it just doesn't really do much. So I don't think that was really a incentive to move in on our colors. And the Snowlands are actually really good in our deck. They let us play this Agar package because that's really good. And they also let us play this Narfi. So the land's actually enabling some really nice things. This is one of the key things when you are splashing. But yeah, folks, that's going to do it.
No, sorry. I just want to say, splashing there's always an inherent risk to it, right? You're always taking on some amount of risk of, I'm going to draw the lands when I don't need them. I'm going to draw my red land when I need to draw my base color land, and I'm going to draw my red spell when I don't have my red mana for it. So the power of the cards needs to make up for that. In terms of either just raw power or just shoring up a hole in the deck. And so this red splash is shoring up a hole for us in terms of a card draw, and also just we need more removal. We would be fine with just we could play Bound in Gold, Iron Verdict, and Pillar as our only removal, but the squashes are just they make the Arcanist, being able to run the 2 squashes makes the Arcanist better, and the 2 squashes are really good with Egar, etc. So
you can hold up instants, so we have a lot of flash things. But yeah. Well, folks, that's going to do it for the draft portion. We'll see you folks in the matches. Before I get to the matches, I want to give a huge shout out to all of the patrons who support me over at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas, especially those who support me at the credits level. I really do appreciate the support, and it is thanks to the support of patrons that I'm able to continue producing high quality videos on a consistent basis. Even those who pledge just a single $1 a month really do help me out. And all patrons gain access to my card by card grade spreadsheet for Kaldheim, so you get that nice little resource no matter what level of patron you are, and then you can get access to other cool things at higher tiers. But without further ado, let's get to the matches. Okie doke, folks. Welcome to round 1. We have the classic all white cards, no white lands hand. This is probably just one we got to ship.
Yeah.
This hand's much better. We have this. It might have to name blue, but we do have all our colors.
We don't have to make that decision yet, though.
Yeah, so here I think we get rid of the Harbinger. Or
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, because that way we can delay on using the Shimmerdrift Veil.
We played Gates on 1.
Hope to Cold Rip an Island.
Yeah.
I would probably still name red with this Shimmerdrift Veil, though that might just be very greedy. Because it's one of our
for sure.
3 sources. Because I feel like we have a lot of blue sources in the deck, like 8 more to draw. Okay, so now we can delay a little bit longer if we want to foretell this, or we can just name blue now.
I think we just name blue.
Yeah, I'm not going to be super greedy.
All right, so we see black-green land and then the black-white spell land.
Maybe they just wanted a fancy swamp.
Oh, God.
That's a little bit scary.
Oh, God.
It's a tad scary.
Yeah, that's really bad for us. So I guess we have to pillar.
Yeah. Oof. It's just 2 damage.
2 damage and the best. They get to, decide what they're drawing next turn.
Yeah, I feel like that's generally something that's better the later the game goes.
Whoa. That is surprising to me. All right. Not too bad.
You can foretell and tap.
Yeah, I would foretell the counter. Oh, make sure you don't get auto tapped here.
Yeah, we've got.
It doesn't matter. It'll leave you as snow. It's just snow land. Yeah. I was thinking it needed to be blue.
And then eventually we can go Vega plus leave this up. Hopefully. Not having red mana is going to be costly, but it's all good. We had an awkward hand. We had to mulligan. These are the sorts of things that happen. When you're playing a game, how much are you trying to figure out what's in your opponent's hand relative to what's going on? Do you ever think, oh, they have to have a combat trick here, and then you kind of put them on that for the rest of the game, or do you just kind of focus on the board state and try not to worry about the unknown information?
It just depends. Right now, it doesn't matter. I feel like I try and compartmentalize, or not worry about the stuff that doesn't matter. Right now, it doesn't matter to me what's in their hand. I'm just worried about developing our hand. Right now, I'm just we're probably just done. We can hold up Saw It Coming, or we can play Mistwalker and block a 3/3, but then they're gonna get to sculpt the top of their library, and but the more I have stuff on board, then I'm definitely more trying to go, okay, well, what's in their hand, or what, the farther ahead I am, the more I'm trying to go, well, maybe I can play around a sweeper here because I'm so far ahead, or if I'm behind, then it doesn't matter type deal. Those are the things, but it just matters what sort of phases of the game I'm in.
Yeah. Do you think Kaldheim is more of a format where you're affecting the board constantly, or one of those ones where, oh gosh.
Whoa.
Oh gosh. Dragger Recruiter getting in there.
Black-green aggro. I think we're just. I don't think there's. Foretell sort of messes with the normal, have to affect the board type deal, but I think that's just sort of what you have to be doing stuff on too, whether it's foretelling or dropping stuff onto the board. This is a slow, grindy format, but it's also not one where you can't afford to do anything until turn 4.
I'm actually pretty happy they did that because it gives our Icebind Pillar a lot of value. We can just counter whatever they've gotten with their Varragoth. Varragoth being legendary is really kind of neat because it seems really cool in Commander. I don't often think about that, but then I kind of realized it was legendary, and I was like, oh, that's kind of a sweet thing to have on a commander. And I may have only thought that because I saw a video about it, but I don't remember if there was a video I saw about it. Sometimes it's hard to... Oh, gosh.
Deck.
It's all good. We got him on the ropes, as they say. We're one mountain away.
Definitely have him on the ropes.
Oh, yeah, that's getting countered.
Yeah.
If we drew a mountain, squashed this, we're just in great shape. There's the classic, when you're drawing a bunch of... oh, gosh.
So bad.
When you aren't drawing any spells. Oh, gosh. But this 3/6 just blanks them.
It does just blank them.
We just need to draw one more land, and we're in great shape.
Your endless positivity.
Oh, no. This card could be a problem.
This is a problem. I mean, we're actually, like... I think this is a good matchup for us. We may just want to add another land. Not
19?
Roddy, just like... No, we're at 17, right?
Oh, yeah, we are at 17. Yeah, we have the gates, I guess, that we could sacrifice.
We have the gates. We have pillar. We have all this. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like.
Yeah, I feel like we could have
find a use for that last land.
Yeah, if we draw.
Cut one of the 3/6s.
If we had drawn because we can use this to block that guy. This guy can block there, and then we would die because we don't have enough land to activate. If we draw specifically mountain, then we can zap this guy, tap this guy. Oh no, but then we die still. Do we have any outs? I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Let's see.
Yeah, we can also just wait and see what just more of their deck, because maybe they'll just try to cast whatever they draw here.
Oh, also opponent on like a 50 card special.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Oh, there's the land. It was the most useless one we could have drawn. But sure. So we're not technically dead yet.
Well, we are.
Block.
Right? I guess, yeah.
Tap,
block.
Yep. And then if we draw another land. This thing having Death Touch, why does it have to have Death Touch? It's so annoying.
It's a rare.
Yeah, I know. But
gotta have all that text.
They just have to add the extra line. If it didn't have Death Touch, we wouldn't be dead right now. We could be in okay shape. Okay, let's see what they got. Ah, that's what they got. Okay, well.
Okay.
Good to know that they have a Feed the Serpent, I guess.
All right, we got power. This. We're gonna beat this 50 card
Arachnoform deck.
Okay. we have to.
Is the Arachnoform one of those cards where you see it and you think, okay, I have to win now?
Yes.
Okay. And also Starnheim Gate.
Like,
when they have no
Nicolai,
white sources. Okay.
Please let it happen. All right, let's cut a 3/6 and add a land.
Okay. Which color land? We have mostly blue cards in our deck.
So I guess an island then?
Yeah, we have 8 white sources, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, let's add one of these ones.
Okay.
Okie doke.
All right.
Would you consider yourself a competitive person, Ethan?
Yes, I would. I definitely would.
Do you like look forward to playing in limited tournaments and stuff, like when Grand Prix come back? Or
yeah, I was just starting to get into going to Grand Prix when it stopped. I was like, had plans to do it a bunch this year.
Mm-hmm.
Deck, don't do this to us. So what do I think we name red here?
Yeah, because we have Mistwalker for the combo.
Because we have Mistwalker.
Now opponents really confused. They're like, oh my gosh, the opponent had red cards?
That's right.
Overlooked Lemon with the 48 card special. Nice.
All right, here we go. Oh, now we foretell that, yeah?
Yep. This is what you like to see, is when they play Yespera Sentinel on turn 1.
That's right.
And then they play land Arachnoform and start the beatdown train.
Do it.
Aw.
Coward.
They didn't have the guts.
Going on with these lands?
It's okay. Our deck is just testing us. It's a test of resolve. This is, whenever this happens to me, I just view it as a challenge. It's like This is where you have to
Yeah.
show that you have the mental fortitude.
Right.
Okay. Come on, opponent. I wonder how many lands they're playing in their 48 card deck. I don't even know the math on that generally. Probably 20. That's what I'd guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ooh.
Bloodsky Berserker and a double spell. Wait, hold on. Do you think this is +4/+4, right?
Oh, good point. Yeah. I literally was thinking, oh, the only 2 green foretell cards are Struggle for Skemfar and the Packmate.
Like there's no, like, that's a perfect example of like when I would think about it.
The only cards that I've ever played that are green and foretell are the Packmate and the other one. Oh, okay. So now we can hold up Saw It Coming and wreck them when they attack next turn.
Yes.
Or we can play Mistwalker and get ready to squash.
I think I would just pass with the counterspell up.
Okie doke. And then once we draw planes, this card gets a lot better. This thing doesn't even gain Menace. It does get +2/+2 regardless of if we counter it, though. So at least we know what this card is, presumably. Unless they're just sick bluffers. That would be so...
I mean, that would be an insane sequence.
Did we counter this?
I would not. Because
Yeah.
I think they're going to do the same thing. I think they're going to attack again.
Yeah. Probably going to attack with both of these.
I mean, unless they're just going to go like Mammoth Growth main phase or something.
Do we want to block the Bloodsky Berserker or the Yesper?
Even though it's going to get counters?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Because that way it's a 3/3.
Yeah. I mean, we have to... I think we do block here and just...
That way we spend
take
our mana.
2 for 2. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man, opponent. I had no idea that's what you had. I didn't see it coming at all.
Not at all. I mean, this is still... Yeah, it's still pretty good for them, but glad we didn't...
Well, we just play a 1/4 and they're just... If we draw a land, we can foretell and this. Oh, yes.
Come on, Arachniform.
This is...
Bring it on.
This is... Oh, but if they put it on this thing, then they'll get a 2/2 out of the deal. Unless we draw planes, in which case they get nothing.
Right.
This is a pretty typical situation. We have 5 spells. They have some spells. Okay.
That card is a problem.
Oh, we can kill it next turn.
Oh, we can just squash it. Yeah. No.
Squash it like a bug, which it is because it's all creature types. Oh man, what do they got? They got that special 1-mana combat trick or something.
I mean, snap block.
I'm not sure I would snap block because
what can they have here?
They could have anything. They're a madman. They could have Frostbite. We block. They use the Esper Sentinel, Frostbite our guy, and then we can't squash. This person has me afraid.
I think I'm gonna block here, but
I'm terrified. They could have anything.
They could have anything. It's true.
Oh my gosh, they're gonna have it. I had the soul read. I knew it. This madman. Oh, they're looking how to tap their guy. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank goodness. I don't know if I could have taken.
Oh.
Oh,
do you want to get that sweet Egar value?
Okay, greed is good. Let's go.
Like if they want to spend their whole turn pumping Berserker next turn, I think that's fine.
And then we just draw planes and we're chilling.
Right.
Maybe we should have added a planes instead of an island. But
I mean, we should be drawing. We have 18 lands plus 2 rings. Like
we have 3 lands in play.
It's insanely unlucky 2 games in a row.
Or very lucky if you're from the opponent's point of view. Overclocked Lemon getting in there.
Sure.
Oh no.
All right, way down the Egar. All right, well that takes the creature out for Glade Warden this turn.
Nice.
Something.
And then we can double spell next turn. Once we draw a land, our Pilfering Hawk come in hot.
And then...
Oh no. Well.
That's big. All right, we need a plains. Thank you.
Yes. Do we just bound and gold the big guy?
Kind of like Squash and Hawk here, personally.
But then they get to put counters on.
Well, you can just kill whatever they... If they're going to... Well, first of all, they don't have a creature... Oh, I see what you're saying. You want to...
I want to bounding gold this so that next turn I can squash this. Because this way they get no counters out of the bargain. Because they're going to put 2 counters on Death Knell Berserker, which doesn't end well for me unless I bounding gold the Death Knell Berserker.
Yeah, I just really want to use all our mana this turn.
But we'll just draw a land next turn and then we can double spell.
Okay.
I just don't like giving them counters with this Yara.
Mm-hmm.
And this way the creature doesn't go to the graveyard. They used Jesper Sentinel for mana. That was cool. Nifty. I feel like we're very favored right now. We have like good spells in our hand. They have 2 cards in hand, and yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this feels like a crucial-ish turn.
We are losing the decking race.
That's fine.
They have 35 cards. They've out-metagamed us. Okay.
They foretold something.
Okay, so we can kill the Glade Warden, foretell our God's All Guardian.
Yeah, I like that.
And we'll just kill it now. Play around them top decking Hexproof.
Sure.
This could be Fight Spell. This could be Serulf's Vengeful Reaper.
Okay.
That's not that bad. Got Iron Verdict.
Yeah.
I would like to Verdict the Troll, but we can also just double pump this to trade with it at some point.
Right. Because we have so much mana to use.
Oh. Hello, Arachniform.
Okay, so we will have to Arachniform that. Okay.
Okay. I think we just Iron Verdict this now.
Yep.
And then we play the Hawk. And then next turn we can either do other stuff or we can double pump to trade with this guy.
You don't have anything, opponent.
They probably just think this is 2 mana. Okay. So they have no cards. We have some cards. We can also loot away the Narfi, and then we're 1 Snowland away from getting it into play.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah.
So we basically have a free card there.
Yeah, and so next turn we're going to want to double pump to trade with Reaper, and then we should be stable-ish.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Fine.
That's okay. That does not do anything against Mistwalker. What do you think of Vengeful Reaper? The card's it's an interesting design. It just has so many random keywords on it.
It's good, right? I mean, it's very hard to not 1-for-1 with it.
Yeah, it is a bit expensive. 4 mana. It's like a really expensive Sky Knight Legionnaire with some extra abilities. Death Touch is pretty good, though.
That's one way. Just like you are trying to make the card sound very bad when it is not very bad.
Just add a bunch of like random words and then.
So yeah, so we want to God's Hall and loot this turn and loot away Narfi this turn.
Yeah, we'll just take 1 more hit for 2.
And we'll take 1 more hit.
And we might even block the Coma's Faithful. Oh, no, we can block that with the other guy. Yeah, because this card just blanks everything. It's just huge.
Right.
And if we do draw that 1 Frostpire guy, we'll have a Squash or a Sod coming to go get, which is nice. So they foretold this instead of casting it. That's interesting.
Might be Poison the Cup. Might just be a trick.
I hope it's neither of those things. If it was Struggle for Skemfar, they would have used it and just wrecked us. So it's probably not that, or they misclicked on foretelling it.
Possible.
Whoa. They got to attack here. If they don't attack, we're in great shape.
Whoa.
Nice.
All right. Go to the graveyard where you belong, Narfi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And we can even get him back now.
Right?
Okie doke.
Oh, yeah, play Snowland.
We can actually get back Narfi and pump the Mistwalker, and then it'll trade because it's a zombie.
Oh, right. So we should foretell. Oh, no, we shouldn't. No. Okay.
3, 4. Yeah, we're not going to attack with that guy.
Okay.
Okay, here's hoping for the best.
Yeah.
Narfi coming back, pretty nice. Good combo with Pilfering Hawk. It also buffs the Hawk, which is relevant. Oh, hello, Varagoth.
Okay.
They have +4/+4. Well, that worked out, hopefully.
You got the nice. Oh my god, I have my emotes turned off. I was like, are they playing a Shimmer Drift Veil right now? Naming nice?
Why would you turn off emotes? They're the best.
Because they're horrible. They're the worst.
You're not a fan of giving your opponent one of these random too flashy to ignore, too fast to catch.
What does that mean?
Always have a backup plan.
Oh my goodness.
The meaning has nothing to do with what these say. So you think like rushing ahead, and then it says serves you right for rushing ahead. That's so mean. I didn't even mean to BM that. I just had no idea what it was going to say. Okay.
Oh, is Narfi still? Or no? Oh yes, Narfi's a wizard.
Oh, nice. He is a wizard.
So
Wow.
Go get
Squash,
other squash, right?
Or counterspell. We could get either.
Do we play a Saw coming this game?
Yeah, we did.
Oh wow.
We countered their where's their mammoth growth?
Well, it just depends, right? Do we want? Well, this is gonna matter for tapping here purposes here, right? So like, do we want to kill the Varagoth, or do we want to just trade with it?
I'm totally fine to just trade with it. I think.
And then counter whatever they find.
I think counter whatever they find is probably better.
Okay. Wait. You got to leave up double blue here, right?
Oh, right. I was thinking of foretelling it. Okay, so there's 3, 4. Wow, having options with Frostpire Arcanist. The power.
I know, right?
Because we can just trade Narfi for their Varagoth.
Right.
I should have played the mountain first so I could hold up looting, but I don't think we want to loot these away anyway.
No, I don't.
We can hit him for 2. I like it.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Got to get in for the damage.
Okay,
I wonder what this Foretold card is. We need to tell the opponent that they need to get the move on, so we'll use the Happy Hedron. If they keep waiting, we'll unleash the Angry Hedron if they keep waiting. I can't believe you don't use the emotes.
This is why you have your 10K YouTube subscribers. Is
the emote usage.
Power.
I don't even use emotes very often. I just whip them out for special occasions.
Well, I feel honored. Thank you.
There's also the like attack into your opponent when you have a combat trick and then say oops.
Oh, I did the OG version of that back in the day. This is not something I'm very proud of, but I did like back on MTGO like 10 years ago, playing with my friend. And like the only way we won was by making an all-out attack and then said GG, and then our opponent didn't block, and then we had a pump spell.
Oh my gosh.
It was like the worst. We also lost that match still, so justice was
what's MTGO?
Served there. What's MTGO? Great question. Great question. Have you heard of an Excel spreadsheet?
Oh yes. I am.
It's like that.
Sometimes. Yeah. Classic MTGO memes. You had to be there.
Jokes.
Exactly. Oh, Kadoke. I wonder what this Foretold card is. It's probably not Struggle for Scumfar. It's probably not Sir Rolf's Packmate. It's probably a card in a different color if I was guessing.
I think it's Mammoth Growth number 2.
I doubt that. Because they had the Vengeful Reaper that one turn. They could have just attacked us with Mammoth Growth. But maybe you're right. We'll have to see, I guess.
This Overclocked Lemon defies all logic. 50 cards.
48 cards, actually. They have more finesse than that.
Gifts.
I'm just going to counter it.
Now, yeah, I'm just wondering, I guess this is the thing to counter. But then we're going to have to deal with whatever they went and found.
I think they found this.
No.
Yeah, this card was foretold already.
No, but they don't draw it, right?
Oh, right.
It goes on top of their library.
Yeah, I guess we could just let this happen. We get Narfi back anyway.
It'll be tapped, so we'll have to put like God's Hall Guardian in front.
Or we just take 2.
Maybe we just...
Yeah, let's just let it... This feels
I think we just let it happen. It feels bad that then they're gonna get 2 tutors out of it.
Yeah. It'll be fine. They get it untapped. Oh gosh, we can't even attack them. The horror. We could play the Snowland, so that way we can hold up our looting as well.
Yeah, I think I would just foretell and hold up like loot and counter.
Foretell, yep. And then we can foretell the God's Hall Guardian.
But then we can't counter and we want to leave
right. Yeah, we want to
bring back Narfi and counter this turn.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I like this attack.
Coming hot with the God's Hall Guardian.
Go to 15.
You can trade opponent.
Please do.
I don't want them to go to 15. I value my opponent's life total too much sometimes. Some would say I'm too considerate of my opponent's life total.
You're a very generous man.
A philanthropist.
What are your thoughts on the format? What do you think?
I think that it's pretty diverse in what you can do, which is nice. I will say that I am less... I am a little bit less a fan of when your deck just splashes everything, because it just feels like, what's the point then? Because it feels like harder to get cards when you're actually in the right deck. Like, imagine if we're just stealing someone's Agar. I sometimes think about that, or someone stealing my Agar. Kind of just interesting thought in my head a lot of the time. But I like that there's a lot of cool, diverse things to do. It seems like there's a lot of cool decks. There's like hyper aggro, super control. There are a lot of bombs, which isn't great. Like sometimes they just play a card and you're like, I can't win.
It does feel like haymaker. Today I had a game where I cast Blood on the Snow, and then my opponent followed it up with Vorinclex, and then Tyvar getting 6 counters on it. I was like, oh, it's pretty bomb heavy format here. Did they just not attack?
Yeah, they didn't do anything.
Oh my god, you love to see it.
Okay. Oh, yes.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Speaking of bomb cards.
Forgot about that.
Well, we can foretell God's Hall Guardian. And then we can just play
foretell it all, huh?
We can just... Oh, right, we can't.
Do you want to play the land?
Not really. Well, that way we could... I was thinking we just hold this up, because we'll have 6 mana. We can either cast this or the remove counterspell, or both. Like if we just play the land.
I would not play the land with Looter.
Yeah, but we're going to be attacking with the Looter every turn.
Attacking with a Looter?
You don't like that play?
Fine. No, fine.
They're at 15. We have another flyer coming. They're dead in like 3 turns.
Fine. Then we do want to play the land.
The attacking with a Looter voice was so good. Attacking with a Looter? Dear God, man.
God, man.
Pull yourself together. Oh gosh, we could even flash in Glorious Protector, exile Frostpire Arcanist, block Varagoth, have it come back and get squash. I'm not saying it's good, but it's something that could happen.
It's an option.
Options. This is only game 2.
I know. Of match 1. Our opponent is really milking their 15 minutes of fame here.
I was checking the clocks just to make sure that they had less time than we did, because that would be really funny.
Yeah.
They just, yeah. Okay, Varagoth. We could just start sending Narfi too. I think we just flash this guy in so we can attack.
Yeah.
I think this card is a different color, and they're just color screwed. But they have this thing, so they could have
But
cast
they have
it.
Sentinel.
Oh, I don't know what this is. I hope they cast it before the game ends. Okay.
Well, we can see it.
Decline.
Wait, you didn't want to take... Oh, I would have put Arcanist under there for sure.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, great, because then we can...
Because then it's just for the exact reason you said.
Yeah, I just don't want to... I'm still wary of us being at 7.
You have a counterspell and 3 blockers.
4 blockers now. Look how much safer we look with 4. It's 4 to 4.
Yeah, that Jasper's... I'm really terrified of that 1/2.
You never know. There are some countries where Jesper Sentinels are lethal weapons.
Yeah.
They don't have their bug out yet. Their changeling. We already killed their card that Jesper Sentinel strikes fear into the heart of. Oh gosh.
Okay.
Is this a leaves play? Yeah, exiling this thing was probably really good.
Yeah.
I considered the play for a different reason.
Yeah, I was
I
you described the exact reason to do it.
I
didn't do it.
I thought about it as a complete meme because like using it to block there and then okay, so then we can send in Narfi and both of these guys and this guy. If they block here and here,
don't attack. Don't.
They take 3/6. They can't block this with this guy because they die. They block here.
They have to block a 4 and a 3.
They block there and they block there. They take 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. They gain 3 and they die exactly. Unless of course they have +4/+4 right here. In which case it doesn't end well for us. But I think it's still worth it to put it lethal on board.
Let's do it.
Overclocked lemon. Yep, so they go to 1. Oh, no, they die. No, they don't die. Okay. Whew. Oh, wow. Those were 3 nice spells in a row. Jeez Louise. Village Right, sack that. Get... Yeah, but they've been kind of color screwed on black mana. Yeah. So they'd have to have Egon, okay.
Not that.
You need to have removal plus +4/+4. That was actually kind of close. Like, maybe it was really bad to attack with this because it just gives them lethal options.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, go back. I want to see what their I want to see what the thing was. Click on the exile zone.
Oh, really? That's how you see. Oh.
Rise of the Dreadmarn. Okay.
Oh, that's good to know. I remember I was trying to figure out how to see what the card was, but it's in exile. Okay. Because I remember I was trying to do that the other day. Okay. So, do we want Raven form?
For what?
Another God's Hall Guardian? I don't know. They just have some big creatures. They have they have this thing as an artifact.
Yeah.
They have Arachniform to blow out.
True. Blow out. I think we're okay.
Do we want...
Our removal is pretty darn good. We have Bound, Verdict, Killer, Double Squash, Double Saw It coming.
We're chilling. We're gonna get them with the Disdainful Stroke too. They're not gonna see that coming.
Yeah. Maybe we'll have a game where we like hit our land drops on time. What do you think?
Oh man, I didn't even remember that was a problem in this match. That game took forever. That was like the longest game I've ever played.
Forever, yeah.
And it didn't feel particularly close for most of it, or half of it.
Yeah.
Good to know they have Rise of the Dreadmarn.
Beautiful.
All of our colors. What is this sorcery?
All the removal.
This is... Oh, great. And drawing this land is good because then we can go Foretell, then play Ring.
Mm-hmm.
I actually made 16 counters with this once.
Whoa.
Because I had 2 of them. So I guess I was technically cheating. I went turn 3, play this, turn 4, play this. And then I had 16 counters.
I need to... I once had to pick up all my copies with the Cyclone Summoner.
That's really funny. Cyclone Summoner bouncing. I think I bounced my own Snow Manolith one time, and I was really sad. From this fella.
All right, Glade Warden.
Ooh.
Hello, friend.
We can just jam Narfi.
Yeah.
Let the beatdowns commence. Come at me. What are your thoughts on Yara Glade Warden?
I think my initial thought was that it was way too slow and clunky, but this format is kind of slow. Every time my opponent has played it, like not obviously when it's their first thing, but most of the time when my opponent plays it, I feel like, oh, I have to kill that immediately.
Yeah, that's kind of how my experience with it has been as well. Oh, I'll block, opponent. Don't you worry about that.
Don't you worry your pretty little...
Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Thanks
very much. We take those all day.
So we just squash it.
Hold on. Let's just chill here. You really aren't afraid of this Varragoth activation, are you?
What are they gonna get?
No, hey, whatever they want.
They're gonna get Feed the Serpent.
That's bad for us. We have Narfi.
But they have to spend their whole turn doing it, and we're trading with the Narfi anyway, so it'll be safe in our graveyard.
It will be safe in our graveyard. That's where our opponent wants it.
They don't even have double black, so they're putting a double black card on top of their deck when they don't have double black. I think you're too afraid of Varragoth.
I think I would just bind Varragoth, attack for 4, and hold up Saw It Coming.
Really? And take another smack?
Whatever. We go to 10. We have squash for it.
Okay. Let's see how this works out. No, I'm kidding. It'll be fine. I think both lines have merit. I just like killing this thing.
Letting them activate Varragoth is bad.
They haven't demonstrated that Varragoth is that good. Sure, we'll let that happen. Do we want that to happen?
I don't particularly want that to happen.
I think we have to, because otherwise they put 2 counters on this thing and we're screwed all of a sudden.
We have Ice Pine Pillar.
Yeah, but I would rather be able to squash it.
Okay.
But maybe they'll just hit us for 5. It's a gamble.
That's all right. If they take the turn off here, I think that's fine.
Yeah, Herald King is Campfire. They also have a lot of cards. I have no idea how many warriors or elves. I wasn't keeping track.
Right.
They could hit a Jesper, a Sentinel.
Jesper, a Sentinel will be big game. Yeah, go ahead, make a set. Oh my god, you love to see it.
Not really.
Absolutely love to see it. Yeah, just put a stop in their upkeep, and now this thing is done. Toast.
Okie doke. And so we play Icespine Pillar, Shimmerder's Veil, naming blue, and then we can just start sending. And this thing can even get a counterspell.
Exactly. Doesn't that feel all warm and fuzzy?
Kind of. I kind of want this thing to be dead. I'm way less scared of this card than you are.
Doesn't matter.
Did Varragoth hurt you in some way? What happened when your opponent played Varragoth last time? Did they get like the stupid fear god that just owns?
Here's my feeling. In all seriousness, and I could be very wrong, but my feeling is, with what is on board here and knowing our deck and their deck, we're just like miles ahead right now. True. Whereas if we let them attack with Varragoth and they go find something, now Feed the Serpent is obviously not that like insane or whatever, but we let them untap with Varragoth and then, or like get, sculpt the top of their deck in some way, that could be bad. Whereas
True.
We have ways to deal with this Glade Warden so easily.
True. I just don't like the idea of having a card that I can't kill, because then they could just if they kill this somehow, it just ends badly. But even then, we would have been able to kill this the following turn if we hadn't decided to counter their one card. The Harald. Getting a Warriors is a pretty big game. They would have been able to. There's a lot of Warriors, I think, running around. This is a Rogue? Sneaky.
Sure thing. You got it, opponent.
They only have 1 black mana too. They've got color screwed twice. Wow, we're not going to be able to get the rings.
For shame.
It's a real bummer. Foretell that. Foretell that. Just protecting from masses of discard or something. But I think we got the win here.
I think we got there.
Could even double team it with the Iron Verdict and the Squash.
I know, you really want it dead. It's not enough that it's effectively dead from Pillar, it has to be actually dead.
This arachniform cannot be allowed to stay on the battlefield. It must.
It's powerful.
It must be stopped.
It's a double changeling now. Twice all types.
It's given every creature type when it didn't need them. Icebind Pillar is simply restoring balance.
Opponent, please.
Are you a player that has the pet enabled? I feel like I've asked you this before, and I've watched you stream a lot, but I always wonder why somebody wouldn't want to have an adorable pet cheering them on from the sidelines when it's possible.
Everything, every time you enable a pet or pick your lands or sleeves, you are wasting precious draft time.
We'll kill it on our turn. So we have counter up. Precious draft time. Indeed. Gotta maximize. Wow, these spells are taking a while to resolve. Gotta be said. Oh my gosh.
It's got to be said.
Wow, that almost ended badly. They almost had it.
Almost had it. Yeah, almost got there.
Oh my gosh. Ooh. That was a close match. Wow. The first games, they had us on the ropes. The first game, we went through the ropes, but geez Louise.
I'd say let's make that swap. Let's get that 18th land in here.
Yeah, do you think that our deck is too slow, or was it just a combination of things?
I mean, I think we got a little unlucky, but we also have a lot of ways to use mana.
What did we cut?
We cut a God's Hall Guardian, yeah.
And we added an island. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I think the deck's pretty good. Other than that, though, 4 colors. I think every time I've had you as a guest, we've never played 2 colors. Maybe once.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you.
There's just this.
Listen, I like what I know, and I know what I like.
That sounds like a famous quote or something.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what it's from.
Ooh, but 2-land special. Living the dream.
We keep those. We keep those specials.
Oh yes, what a draw!
Nice.
Glacial Floodplain. Oh man, Glorious Protector is going to be so good.
Do we want to? Yeah, okay. I was gonna say I want to.
Now we can get red mana, and then our Arcanist. Oh my gosh, our Arcanist gets cost reduction. Oh, this is the dream. Our opponent is also.
Remember you didn't want to take Arcanist? Silly goose.
I didn't want to take Arcanist. I forget what there was in the pack.
A bunch of junk.
Probably. We'll just foretell this card because it's better.
Yeah.
Can ambush. They have a snowland though. We could have bluff attacked maybe.
Their creature is so bad they would snap that block off in a second.
You never know. You always got to be vigilant for opportunities.
If they play Avalanche Caller, sure, bluff attack all day. But
then there's
Grim Draugr, they're like, please.
Okay, so we can Icebind Pillar now, and then tap their guy. Oh no, we can just foretell this thing and just take another hit.
I think you foretell Guardian, yeah.
Mana efficiency.
You got to have that mana efficiency.
It's not a bluff attack if they don't kill it when they call our bluff. Then it's just a chump check or something like that. Oh gosh. What have your opinions been on
Here's
your
a rule
Arcanist
question for you.
Yeah.
Can we cast Arcanist and then in response to the trigger
No, we can't because it's a win. It says when it enters the battlefield. It's like with Code Spell Cleric, how you can't. I realized with Code Spell Cleric, you can't crew your vehicle in response to Code Spell coming into play because it says when it enters, which is kind of a bummer. That would be sick though.
Would be sick though.
We play this and then no. We could just flash this in. No. We could play this and tap something. Or we could just play this guy.
3/6 seems pretty good.
Yeah, I like it. Holds off the ground. And then next turn we can play this and hold up this guy. No, we can't because it costs an extra mana.
Yeah, we still need another land.
Oh, the Berg Strider.
Oh no. The Strider. Ouch.
So we're at 6. Okay, ring.
Deck.
Okay, so we can tap something down. We can tap down Berg Strider. We'll take 4. We'll flash in this thing.
Bounce off the 3/5, I guess. But then we die to Draugr Pump.
No, we'll double block the Draugr and we'll take 4.
Okay.
I think that's the play. Okay. I guess they can also pump this.
Oh yeah. What if we tap
the Mistwalker
with a Draugr? But I think we're just dead.
No, we're not. We can block this thing if we want.
We can chump and bounce and go to 1.
Yeah. If they don't pump this in response, then we can jump that instead. Save ourselves some life. Nope, they found the line. I feel like our deck is struggling to draw lands. That might just be me, though. If we draw Mistwalker... Oh my gosh. There's a land, so they have only 2 snow lands, so they can't stop us with any of the creatures, and this is 0 power. So we tap down this, block there, squash that.
How are we tapping?
Icebind. Oh, you're right.
We can't tap and squash.
You're right. We have to play the Frostbite Arcanist.
The old 4 mana. Wait, is Glorious Protector a wizard? Oh, so it's still bugged.
Winning because of an arena glitch.
We're not winning. We're still very dead right now.
We're totally winning. What are you talking about? We have stabilized.
We've stabilized?
This is what stabilization looks like.
This is what stabilization looks like.
Block, 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 tap. They can't do anything.
And then they kill something post-combat?
Oh. Or pre-combat.
Okay.
If we actually win because of the bug, that's kind of bizarre. I didn't even realize. Yeah. Wow. Does it count? Why did it? Oh, because they have a changeling?
I think I think it checks their board too for some stupid reason.
So we can play this, and then we have up squash.
Ring, squash, and tap.
Or we could hold up. Yeah, ring, squash, and tap, yeah. We want to tap. I think we want to squash their flyer, I think.
Yeah.
Send in the clowns.
Man, not missing those Vigi attacks. Good for you.
Do you like missing vigilance attacks?
I love it. Yeah.
It's one of my patented moves to not miss vigilance attacks. It's a
power move.
Call me old-fashioned. Vigilance, what a mechanic. Get out of here, Mistwalker. I could have made them waste a mana pumping it. That was bad.
Yeah.
I got desperate. I didn't miss a vigilance attack, so I had to compensate in some
That's
other
right.
less necessary misplay. Wow, this is clutch. Arena's just giving us the win.
Green Vandal dead.
Not dead. We have other removal. That wasn't it. But maybe they'll forget that it has menace. I'm just gonna concede. We didn't deserve that game anyway. Frostfire Arcanist was glitched.
Yeah.
Okay. Well. Do they have anything we care about?
No, I don't think so.
Changelings, menace, no.
It's a good
Exile.
little blue-black tempo.
Maybe they have Narfi. Do we? Yeah, if they had Narfi, we would maybe bring this in, but I don't know if they have it.
Yeah.
Galaxy Jedi. This is like a classic situation. They even have the Jedi cloak.
Yeah, they're
themed. Ooh.
All right.
Just like all good cards. I gotta be said, Saw It Coming has overperformed.
Oh, have you not liked that card before?
Oh no, I've played it before. I mean, from where I thought
you
it
mean
would
just
be.
in general? Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be bad, and then it performed pretty well.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Don't we want to foretell our flyer here?
Oh, I was gonna go turn 2 this, turn 3 Agar, turn 4 foretell, turn 4 foretell, and hold up counter magic.
Okay.
I didn't think about it that. I sometimes, yeah.
We need an untapped land to be able to do that, though.
True. Very true. But I think since we already have a 3-drop, it's okay to dream. Or we could play a tap land and foretell this one.
We gotta get on board.
Agar coming.
Yeah,
Ooh, they have a snow-covered forest. So they have a couple. Oh, because for the Masked Vandal, right?
They gotta have more than that. They're not just splashing Masked Vandal.
After whatever our last opponent's name was, clock something. I never doubt. Ooh, untapped land. Perfect. So now we can do the exact line. And now we're just chilling. Do you have any episodes of Lords of Limited that you think players that haven't listened to the podcast before should start with to maybe like introduce you to introduce them to the podcast?
Do we want to? Oh,
no, because if they go for the double, we just blow them out. I think.
Go for the double.
If they try to activate twice or something, because they only have 2.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Or even once, we just get them. I think, because it's sorcery speed.
That's fair. That's fair. So we just pass.
Yeah. But are there any episodes people should start with? Because I listen to a lot of them. But
the last few, if you're interested in Kaldheim specific stuff, from our crash course onward, I think are good. We've got a list of like evergreen episodes that are out there. Some of my most recent favorite ones have been we did like an episode on synergy theory. That's 174. We did an episode called Limited Level Downs, episode 184, as sort of an episode about like, some heuristics that maybe people are taking too much to heart type of deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And are those all on the Lords of Limited website?
Yeah, lordsoflimited.com. You can find all our episodes there. You can also find all our episodes wherever you download your podcasts, iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, SoundCloud, Spotify, etc.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we can counter that guy.
Yeah.
4/4 is pretty reasonably sized. We can protect from removals with our protector. Fittingly worded. I messed that up. I should have just played the Godsoul Guardian.
Yeah, that's all right.
You can't attack past these priests anyway. They're just brick walls. Maybe we should have played this earlier. I like kind of waiting to blow out their priests, though, because I feel like they're just waiting for a snow land. Okay.
Yikes. Guardian at least bricks that.
Oh, they didn't.
Whoa.
Wowza.
What? Oh, they don't have double blue.
Oh, well, that's a surprise. That was
That's
wild.
much less scary.
I went from that was like hero to zero almost. That's like a limited level down almost. Wow, this is well, if we're gonna finally be able to start chipping in for 1 damage a turn. This is wild. This is one of those games where nothing's happened on by turn 20.
Yeah.
Oh, another foretell card.
Boom, taste it. 20 turn clock. Let's go.
Those are my favorite types of clocks. Other than our last opponent, who was a clock of some variety. I forget their username already. It was something to do with clocks.
Yeah.
Though. Are we winning the clock game? Nope, we're losing the clock game. They have 2 foretold cards, probably waiting for a creature that has power and toughness. I feel like we could have played the Glorious Protector and ended the game, but as soon as they draw a Snowland, it just becomes so good.
Right.
Like it just kills one of their creatures. It's like every individual turn, it feels pretty likely. Oh, nice.
I'll take it.
Yep, Agar is saved for the time being. And now we have our actual clock in play, which is nice. Wow, that was a grind. Glorious Protector's finally in play.
Okay, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, we now have a real clock. The 2 damage actually matters because it means it's a 6-turn clock instead of a 7-turn clock.
Yeah, that's fair.
So that extra 2 points from Carful Harbinger could be the difference maker. This is like one of the slowest games. It feels just so... It has felt like a very arbitrary game. We've just played lands, hit them occasionally, sending in with the vigilance person, testing them. Pure upside. Extra clicks for them, extra time off their clock. I will say this game has gone, even though this game has been really slow, it's gone faster. Oh my gosh.
Rune
that's
on a
0-5.
What?
No, I think they might be putting it on the equipment, or they wanted to put it on the equipment, but they misclicked.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks like they put it on the creature, right?
Yeah, they did, but they probably misclicked because it's really easy to click those. It's pretty bad UI, but that's pretty funny. The first 0-powered Death Touch creature. They now have. Oh my gosh. That is savagery. Oh my god. They found a way to give it power.
They did find a way. Love finds a way.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
Struggle for Skeletor. Oh, you just got totally wrecked, dude.
That was a 0-powered.
You got absolutely savaged in
by
one turn.
a 0-powered Death Touch creature. That
Oh
was
my god.
the most lethal combination of Death Touch cards. Perfect. We'll start getting this thing up. Oh my.
Yeah.
There's no real reason to, but oh my gosh, I can't beat this 1/6 Death Toucher just fighting my creatures. Oh my gosh. Oh no.
Okay.
We're so screwed. Oh my gosh.
I can't attack with it.
Yes, finally. Narfi, come on, let's go. Oh, and this is a zombie. The synergy. Oh my gosh, that was absurd.
So how do we win?
We have an Augury Raven and a Mistwalker.
Okay.
We have 20 cards in our deck, and you're already asking how we beat 2 power?
How do we beat a 1/6 hexproof Death Touch? I don't know.
We have a couple flyers.
But I guess then if Priest kills it.
Oh my gosh.
This, This is a terrible move. Why are you
No,
doing
because we
this?
bait them into attacking with this giant now. And then we can kill it with the
then
Iron Verdict.
they get fully baited. I mean, they can just move the equipment, and then it's a 4/6.
Well, maybe they won't do that.
Okay.
It's worth a shot, maybe. I don't know. It could work.
Wow. You incepted them.
I'm a genius. That is one of my best plays, career. Gotta be. Just
oh my god.
Get him wrecked. Killed a 4/5 with my, despite it being hexproof and never going to be tapping normally. All it cost me was a free little Narfi. Oh yeah, Pilfering Hawk.
Get owned, opponent.
Now I understand the dear God, man, loot.
Attacking with a looter?
Oh gosh, we got to get that loot on. Oh my gosh, see? Oh, this can't even attack past
5/6 is totally bricked.
Priest with a counter would be so scary.
I think you're supposed to attack here.
Really?
I think so. Are you not?
I don't know. I kind of want to draw Augury Raven before they realize they can just sack this thing to kill this guy. I mean, you think we should?
But we want them to sack that because then Undersea Invader can get in.
Yeah, I just think when we have so many extra lands in hand, they could draw a flyer and then we'll start looting.
You show me the way, Nikolai. We're supposed to attack with our looter.
I never looted with a Pilfering Hawk again. We're gonna have so much mana.
We're gonna have a lot of mana, yeah.
Look at this clock. How did we win, he says.
You want to hold Vega?
4.
I guess they can't sack. I guess we want them to sack Priest.
We just want to hit them, I think. We'd have to draw a Foretell card and then draw, like, have it be one that we don't want to just cast immediately.
Yeah.
Like,
do you think we side in Raven form against these double amulets?
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh gosh. Are they going to finally sack it?
You're getting nice here quite a bit.
Oh.
What are you going to give them? Serve you right for rushing.
I've never used this one, but now that I know what it says, I feel like I just love using it.
What's grab a leg?
I guess we'll find out. Everybody grab a leg. It doesn't make any sense. I think we somehow got turned around. Opponent thinks that they've been flooding out because we've drawn the exact same amount of lands. I don't understand. Let's hit them with the I'm sleeping Hedron. Why are you taking so long?
Are they really gonna this is so annoying.
Oh, they've been saving up these timeouts. Oh my gosh. Only Hedrons can express my emotions. There's also these just random ones like where mana flows, the Gnarlids follow. They concede.
There we go.
Let's go. Do we want the Raven form?
I don't know. The amulets are kind of tough. Maybe, but maybe they don't matter.
We could bring in another Pilfering Hawk.
The power of the Hawk.
2 power.
I mean, we did see Mistwalker from them, so the Hawks aren't like guaranteed to be.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I think we'll probably just run it back.
Yeah,
we could bring in a Yeti.
I kind of want the Raven form. Also, the amulets wreck our Icebind Pillar.
Oh, true. We could bring in Yeti to win the board stalls too.
Could bring in Yeti to win board stalls.
But we're probably fine on board stalls. We have a couple flyers.
Right.
Pillar. What do we want to cover for Raven?
I'm super impressed by the Harbinger.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. That card's not been great. I thought it was going to be way better when the format started.
Yeah, me too.
I
just the Foretell quote unquote deck doesn't happen.
Yeah, I think that what they did with the mechanics in this set is they just kind of had them that they're good in certain decks, but they're not like a deck.
Yeah,
oh, that's good.
Yeah,
got our Arcanist. Oh, we even have the Giant to go with it now.
Mm-hmm.
And we have Saw It coming. Counter their Amulet or something. I
think we definitely want to try and hold up Saw It coming on 5. It sucks though that we still don't still doesn't like use up all 5 mana, you know, like we're basically just countering a 1-drop.
Yeah, but by turn 5 they're probably out of stuff to do anyway. Are they going to saw it coming, our Mistwalker? This is a really good hand we've got. Oh my gosh, they did.
Yeah, this is a really good hand.
Especially for the matchup. Oh, that's such a good draw.
Yeah, so we can foretell, or we can play Hawk and just hold up Saw coming.
Yeah, Hawk. Hawk has been an MVP. It's been an MVP, and we're only playing 1 copy because it's not even good as a 2 of. It's just good as a 1 of.
Nope.
Get out of here. Saw it coming. Giants. We saw your Giant's Amulet, and we raise you a... Okay. Do we want to loot to try and find a land?
Probably, yeah. I don't know what we're discarding, though. Not that.
Probably a Iron Verdict.
Yeah, I guess that wasn't that good against them, huh?
They just never attacked, and they have a second Giant's Amulet somewhere.
Yeah.
And we have Squash, which is better with Agar. We could get rid of Squash.
Yeah. Could get rid of Squash because Arcanist can go find the other one.
The disrespect.
Whoa.
Oh, you're right. Arcanist could get the other one. Yeah, that makes more sense to me.
But Arcanist can also get the other Sock coming.
True. I think we're going to foretell this thing no matter what.
I feel like getting rid of Squash. We can't cast it. Like, we could cast Iron Verdict, you know?
Yeah. And the next turn we probably just start attacking. Because our hand is kind of stacked.
Okay.
Now we just have to bait them into attacking again.
Right.
So they either attack and we hit them with the Iron Verdict, or they do use their struggle for Skemfar. Wow.
Fool me once.
They could have Mammoth Growth. Snakeskin Veil.
Veil.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh well, we can bound it.
But now we can at least bound it.
Yeah, that's pretty huge. Berg, Strider.
Sure.
Bound. Foretell. Oh, hitting that land, hitting the red land is so good.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's glitching again. I don't know why I thought it would fix the glitch between the rounds. There's no indication that that would ever be the case. Priest of the Haunted Edge, sure.
2, 3 Snowlands, okay.
Oh, for some reason I counted and I thought they had 4. Oh, our first time drawing gates, nice.
So do you want to just Raven and hold a Protector?
Yeah, because they're going to probably try to kill it.
Yeah.
The next turn we can Arcanist.
Oh, yikes.
Oh, hello.
Do you want to... No.
I think we just... We can flash this in to double block that.
Yeah.
Or we could just play Egar.
Egar and it dies.
To the Priest. Yeah, I think we want to flash into double block maybe.
Yeah. Hopefully they don't move the equipment.
Opponent's not a fan of moving equipments.
All right.
I think they have a Mammoth Growth in their deck. No, they don't.
Yeah.
Did we see one?
Oh, I thought we did.
No, Feed the Serpent.
Feed.
Okay.
Okay.
We can get our Squash.
Ooh, that's actually really good. Because now we can double. Now we'll be able to Egar and Squash.
Yeah, in the same turn.
Yeah.
They might stop attacking, which would also be okay. And then our gates is online.
Block. Take this trade for sure.
And maybe they activate the Priest.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so good.
That's a deal, baby. And you can move the amulet if you want.
This is called revenge.
Nope, stop.
This is called revenge.
All right. Show me that excess damage.
Show me Giant's Amulet doing nothing for 10,000. Okay, we want an extra island because we need that for activating gates. I guess we already have enough blue anyway.
Okay.
That's a little bit of a clock. Oh, yes. Or we could activate this.
We can't do both, can we? No.
No.
But I think we do Narfi land.
Yeah. And then they can hit us for 5 a turn.
A lot. 1, 2, 3 currently. Or for 4 currently.
Oh, right, because they have to actually spend mana.
But then that means they're not affecting the board, so that's 5. Then we gain, we hit them back for 7.
I think the fact that we're at 11 instead of 10 is the difference maker here. Oh, for 3.
Just is that, what do they got here?
Also gaining 2 life is nice.
Oh, Draugr, sure.
Oh my gosh.
That doesn't do anything.
It saves us a lot of damage.
Oh, sure.
This thing can
Yeah.
pump.
Hold on. Do we want to we want to draw first or attack both here?
We have, this costs 6 to use, right? 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we can draw first and then see what we hit.
Okay.
The 2 life is actually really relevant. Ooh, so that can help us block that guy.
Yep.
Then we have to zap this guy.
But don't do it. Do it post combat. Are you not attacking both here?
Well, they have a bunch of snowlands, so they'll hit us for like 8, which I don't like.
3. Okay, yeah, you're right.
This is a classic case where Raven form is not ideal. Because they still just...
I mean, it's way better for us that's a 1/1 flyer than a...
Yeah, but we could still just lose to them hitting us with that over and over.
Sure.
How does this work with excess damage? That's the question I'm wondering.
What do you mean?
If I like double block it, can I have this do like 4 and this do like 3 to be the overkill?
I don't think so.
Okay, I don't think we can attack yet. We can just start bashing with our 3/6 vigilance. This thing can't really attack. They'll block. Then this thing can attack us. No, but if they don't block this thing, we don't want to take 3 extra damage.
No.
Okay, what's our best draw? Augury Raven's already dead. I think most of our flyers are dead.
Okay.
Nice.
We have a Mistwalker still, right?
No, Mistwalker's dead.
Mistwalker's dead.
Down for the count.
Okay. Then I think we're looking at a lot of hands.
This has been a close one. Our opponent is winning the battle, and also they have the emotes to back themselves up. I think we're also... This God's Hell Guardian could potentially get there before this does. 3 damage is a lot. Oh my gosh. It doesn't actually get there. The 2/4 blocks it. Okay. If they like double block here. Oh, we have Vega. That's our draw. They took it.
Oh, took the 3.
Yeah, we could draw Vega. Because that can block the 2/2.
Yeah.
Anything but these lands would be good. Oh, we could also draw Icespine Pillar.
Yeah, though the amulet wrecks that.
True.
These have been some of the longest games.
Yeah, I feel like we were in okay shape, but we just drew a lot of lands there in the mid game.
Yeah.
That would have been very doable if we had just drawn a little bit more spell.
Yeah.
We're just dead. Oh gosh.
Very dead.
Oh, they're hitting us with the emote. Let's hit them with the good game. Show the sportsmanship. If we had drawn this thing earlier too, it would have been pretty good.
Yeah, that would have let us attack through.
Yeah, we can concede. Yikes. That was rough.
That was tough.
I feel like we were in
rally for the 2-1.
We were in okay shape. Yeah. Let it be known, viewers, we will have our vengeance. Everyone now knows the emote spamming persona of Galaxy Jedi. I was also engaging in emote warfare. Man, that was brutal.
Yeah.
I think we drew 6 lands in a row.
It was fine. Yeah, we just flooded out. I mean, we are also running 18 lands and 2 rings, so we're going to flood sometimes.
True. Truth. Okay, Matthew C. Let's go. Whew, nice. This is our best hand of the day.
That's our first Vega in the opener. Yeah, we get to Harbinger into Foretell.
Yeah. Into Vega hold up counter because of Harbinger.
Vega hold up counter magic. Yeah, that's
wow. This is the best.
Pretty decent. That's how you draw it up.
I love how it shows you that what they're naming beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
And like you're so that's weird. What they're playing. It's just like so it's bizarre to look at. Sculptor of Winter. So now we foretell the Augury Raven, right? Instead of the Iron Verdict. I guess not, because then we could Vega plus Iron Verdict if we wanted to.
Yeah, I think because the Harbinger, I guess the Harbinger doesn't actually matter for Verdict specifically, but yeah, this is the dream. I've never actually done this. Harbinger on 2, Foretell on 3.
Really?
That's the dream.
It's really nice, yeah. It's just so much mana efficiency, and I know you're a sucker for mana efficiency.
Of course I am.
Oh, no. Well, that was funny.
The perfect answer.
I think we just do that now.
Yeah, let's just take care of it now. Smash for 1.
They could hit us back for 2, but they could also just tap it for mana, which is way more likely. Maybe it's not more likely. I don't know. And if they tap it, we can use Iron Verdict. Finn.
Sure. Don't care about that.
Punished.
Land.
Yes.
It is a land, in fact, but
I
think we just foretell Raven and pass with no. Oh yeah.
And then play Pilfering Hawk.
Nice. Wait, is this better than? Hold on.
Oh,
than having a 1/3 blocker for the 2/2?
Yeah, you're right. It's better to just play Hawk and hold up Saw It Coming.
No. Should we? No, I'm saying, but we can use Harbinger to cast Saw It Coming.
True. And we'll disguise it by using the Harbinger. They won't even know it hit them. And then we can start using the Vega.
Right, now we get Vega immediate draw.
If we hit a land on either of those draw steps, we can then hold up Saw It Coming. Or just use Augury Raven if we already used our Saw It Coming. I think we saw it coming on that.
Yeah, for sure.
Hate to break it to you, opponent, but we did see that coming.
Saw it coming, baby.
I always you gotta make the puns. Poison damage. Okay, Vega and Augury Raven, or yeah.
An attack for 1.
Vega, so satisfying. So satisfying.
You just built your own flying packmate.
We have 5 snowlands in play. Every land is a snowland.
Okay.
Oh, right, build your own Cyrol's packmate. That's how good Cyrol's packmate is it takes an uncommon plus a common to make 1 Cyrol's packmate.
Exactly. But this one has flying.
What a heck of a card.
Whoa, not killing Vega?
Well, they're trying to win with poison. They have a dream.
I respect having a dream.
Not killing Vegas. Especially when we have a card in foretell.
When we have a card. They must have another removal spell, right?
Oh gosh. Nope. Do we we just kill Finn, or do we wait to try and kill that? We can't really block this ever. We're 3 turns away from dying to that. I think we kill it.
We could double block it this turn.
Oh, right, because we would only lose Vega?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that plan.
So Ring, Hawk.
Yeah.
Double block. And then you can, you can have the Verdict to respond to something if they do something.
Yeah.
And then we get to just Verdict the Spirit.
Pretty good.
Snow Mountain. I wonder if that means they have a path. What did they name with Veil?
Green. Path to the World Tree has been an overperformer.
Oh yeah, that card is very good.
I had a deck that had 2 of those and the Isicas or whatever it's called. The 5-color enchantment.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually cast it multiple times because of the Rummage effect card. It was really satisfying.
Nice.
So we double block that.
Or we could also we've got a 2/5. I guess that's.
We could also block like this. We lose the Hawk. Then we keep the Hawk. Lose the Hawk. No, they're block killing Vega.
They're gonna kill Vega, I would think.
And then we kill the Spirit. I hope they don't have Snakeskin Veil. Snakeskin Veil's being a real performer. And now we have the looting powers of the Hawk. Until it gets buffed up by Narfi, it's not worth attacking with, but once you do...
Alright.
Oh gosh.
Show me a 3/6.
We can get Saw coming.
Find another Saw coming.
We could also loot first.
Don't you want to draw Saw coming first?
Before I loot?
Yeah.
But don't I want to... Oh, so that... Oh, good point, good point.
Just like, if you draw Saw coming, it's bad.
Yeah.
No problem. This also lets you hold up the counterspell this turn. If you want to place... Oh, we don't even have to play. Because we have Harbinger.
True. We are going to take 5 from this guy.
That's alright.
But we got our counterspell now. Shields up.
Yeah.
We're only allowed to play Snowlands. Obligatory. Imposing the stipulation halfway through the game.
That's not happening.
That's not okay, opponent.
Not even remotely close.
They get to have 2 of them, and we don't even get 1. That's just not fair.
We didn't even get 1.
Yeah, opponent, you don't get to have 2. That's... I can't believe you even think that was acceptable. This card's been a real beast. Grizzled Outrider. Yeah. This card's way better.
5/5 is large.
Oh my god.
Oh god. Oh no.
Oh no.
They're gonna have a lot of trolls.
Time to start playing lands.
It's too late.
This is not good. Well, it's attacking time.
Now?
When else? If not now, when?
No, I would think I would loot.
Well, we have to play our land. We can't loot away lands. Every land is a potential 4/4 troll.
It's too late. We're done.
We can't concede before we let them have their trolls. I need to know how many it is. Oh my gosh. The savagery. When you said they might have Path to the World Tree, I was like, oh, that's pretty bad for us. I wasn't thinking of the horror of with waking the trolls. Gosh. Oh no.
Thank God it's only 3. 3 trolls.
Three
I guess if we draw 3/6, 3/6, we're not dead.
That probably would have been a good time to loot then, if that's what we needed to draw.
Yeah, I just still don't know why you're attacking.
If I've learned one thing from this video, it's always attack with Pilfering Hawk.
Oh my god.
Now is always the time. Oh my gosh. I've heard a lot of people say this card is bad.
Yeah, that's my gut, but now this is the second time I've seen it, and it's been pretty broken.
No.
Alright.
I just have to know how many trolls they're getting. They even have this as another troll. They're playing troll tribal.
3 trolls. Full tribal.
Oh my gosh. And to think that we used saw it coming on a stupid draw spell. Okay, yeah, I'm conceding. Don't worry. That was nightmarish. Oh gosh. Well.
Well,
what do we have?
I did this to us, Nikolai.
No, I take full responsibility. It's not. The path is not terrible. It is merely the dice gods. Raining Fury. We could bring in Axeguard Braggarts to be more beat down, so they can't just get to the late game.
We are never gonna be the beat down against this opponent against mono 4/4s.
We could bring Ravenform in against their old growth troll.
I guess, yeah.
Okay, you don't sound enthused. Let's just go for it.
No, I'm not. I can't. Ravenform against them feels so.
We can just counter their spells. We're gonna be fine.
Yeah. I mean, now we know about
Waking the Trolls.
Waking the Trolls.
They were probably like, when I cast this Behold, they're gonna counter it for sure, and then we get them. That's what they were thinking.
That's what they were thinking.
Like, I can just know, because that's what I would have been thinking. Like, I'm gonna bait out their counterspell that I know they have with this Behold. It's too juicy to pass up. Okay. Let the beatdown commence.
The beatdown.
I'll never view a Pilfering Hawk in the same way.
It's the most aggressive creature.
It has evasion. Mm-hmm. What do you expect?
Aggressively costed, evasive threat.
I feel like the viewers will figure out the joke here. We don't have to put a little sidebar or anything. A kappa, exactly. Oh gosh.
We're stuck on lands? I don't know. Oh god, they have the Slumber Mound too.
Troll tribal. Well, now's the time to
loot. Let's see if we can find something to do here, yeah.
Nice. That's something.
Something. I mean, now we can cast Invader next turn.
Yep. Horizon Seeker. They're going to have so many lands, but it's all good. I feel like
Horizon Seeker a lot.
You don't like it?
No, I do like it.
Oh, yeah. It's a cool design. I like how they use the word seeking and seeker a lot of the time to like talk about this type of sort of effect these days. I wonder what they're splashing black for. So now we hit with the Hawk because we're flashing in the Invader.
Get in!
Opponent's probably wildly confused. They don't understand the true nature of a Hawk is to be a force of nature. Yeah. It's only an animal.
It's an agent of chaos. Attacks one turn, loots the next. No rhyme or reason.
The opponent's like, I wonder why they looted last turn but not this turn. Well, you'll soon find out. If only this thing came in untapped, then it'd be a real threat.
Then it would not be a common. Just the Torrential Gearhulk.
Yeah, this is basically Torrential Gearhulk. I never thought about it that way. Oh my gosh. While they're busy developing their hand, we are applying the beats. They didn't expect this sort of beatdown draw that we could muster. Okie doke. We're back on the looting path. That's good. All right. There we go. Do we want to attack?
Pretty good.
Yeah, we do, because we can play Mistwalker. Why would it want to tap us like that? Just look at the mana, the auto shuffler. Just coming for us.
Egregious.
That's so bad. Egregious. Like, we have a double blue card in our hand and it wants to tap us out of double blue. I guess we could have used the Carful Harbinger, but still. Like, we can even loot and cast this.
Exactly.
Go for Waking the Trolls, buddy. See what happens.
Just try it, opponent.
Oh.
Just try it.
Oh. Oh, savaged.
That was savaged.
That's not cool, bro. Opponent. We'll just live our 4-land lifestyle. That was our only white source. Jeez, other than this thing. Okay. Ooh,
Down to the troll.
Why are you tapping me like this? Deck. Stop it. Wow, they played around our counterspell. Luckily, our Undercity Invader is getting work done. Wow, that guy's just massive. Do we counter it if they play Wake the Trolls?
You have to, right?
Well, maybe our plan is to just win with this. Never mind, our plan is no longer to win with the Undersea Invader. I guess we could have countered that. Oh, gosh.
Why do they get to have good cards?
Why can't we have their deck? To be fair, we're not actually that far behind. Always loot. Right? Maybe?
I guess.
I don't want to lose this saw it coming. Pilfering Hawk, Agent of Chaos checking in for duty. Oh, yes. Now the tough decisions come. I think we just get rid of the Guardian.
Yeah.
Okay. Eventually we're going to have 8 replicating rings. Oh, yes. That feeling of security.
I'm going to ask my favorite question. How do we win?
Some combination. We probably should foretell these, so if we draw Vega, we're in business.
Yeah.
I don't know how we win.
I feel betrayed.
The Pilfering Hawk is only an agent for our side. They shouldn't get one. Eventually, Replicating Ring is going to go off. We're going to draw Narthi. All of a sudden, these guys start being attackers.
All of a sudden.
All of a sudden. I'm going to foretell one of them. They'll probably...
Not both.
Because I don't want them to know we have it. But
What?
I guess they'll probably know we have it anyway. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. Foretell. Agent of Chaos enters the building. Pilfering Hawk. If we did win this game, it would be pretty crazy. We can't counter that, I don't think. We could just hope they don't draw it.
Oh, we can actually, because we just foretold those. Yeah. So it doesn't matter.
True.
We're actually not allowed to do so.
Man, what's it like?
On top. All right.
If they go for Waking the Trolls, we can counter it. Wow, I've never been so afraid of a card. And it's Waking the Trolls. Oh, gosh.
Oh, dear.
Oh, gosh. Well, they can't cast anything too massive after this, so I think I counter this. It's like a 6/4, right? They have 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 4/4 that's going to... 5/4, 6/4. Yeah, it's a 6/4. So it trades with this.
I just love how the opponent has no fear of Doomscar. It's just, no, don't care. It's I just need to continue to put things on the battlefield.
Why would they be afraid of Doomscar? We don't have
I don't
Doomscar,
know.
clearly. Clearly they just know the ins and outs of our deck. We couldn't possibly have Doomscar. Yeah, I don't think we can win this one.
This is a poor showing for me. Usually we have a positive record.
It's okay. Variance happens. We were bound to have... Oh no, we don't actually have anything to go get. That's a feels bad moment. But you can't always have a positive record. That's the lesson for the viewer.
That's true.
But look at this.
Can't win every game.
Exactly. But we did manage to beat Clockwork. So that was our victory.
That was a victory. I don't know if it was...
We beat a 48 card deck, Ethan. What do you want from us? I mean, they had 8 more cards than us, and we still managed to pull it off.
Beat that Arachnoform.
Managed to beat the Arachnoform. Oh gosh, no!
Oh, come on, just let us.
That's so wrong. They're gonna kill Bound. They're gonna kill Bound in Gold. We're chilling.
Oh, okay, phew. Because the 8-ring dream is still alive.
Yeah, obviously. If they kill the replicating ring, it's just mean. I'm actually gonna be really disappointed if they kill the replicating ring, even though it's arguably infinitely better for us. Oh gosh. I feel like our card quality is actually decent. Like, we don't have any terrible cards in the deck. Our just draws have not been as good as our opponents. Our card quality is this opponent's deck is better than ours, I'd say. The last opponents, it was real close, and they just barely got there. So we could have easily pulled out a 2-1.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. Yeah, these weren't like this feels kind of blowout-ish.
This
Right?
feels like a
we didn't win
blowout.
the game here,
But
but
yeah, they've got card draw and card advantage, and yeah, they have the deck that we dream of.
they don't even know how to use Pilfering Hawk correctly.
They haven't been attacking with it, that's for sure. Oh
Foolish.
no. Here comes
Here,
waking the
wake
trolls.
those trolls. Wake them up.
Oh, it's a different troll. Yeah.
Wait.
We have to
Oh,
counter
right,
old growth troll.
Sure.
Yeah, we
I
can't
mean, you
win.
have a 2/5.
Good point. Good point. If they just alpha striked us, would we be able to win? Okay. Okay.
No.
We could kill them on the crackback. Okay. As soon as we get 8 of these, I kind of just want to concede. Oh, gosh. 3-4.
What is the amount of oh gosh?
Our deck has some good cards in it.
I know.
They're going to attack us with this Augury Raven now, and we're going to eat it for breakfast. Justice. Let's go.
Gonna eat it for breakfast has been announced.
It's so good. I mean, I'm like looking at the cards in our deck, and other than this like Undersea Invader, most of our cards are just pretty good. We have like solid cards. Our mana's good. We have some snow stuff. We could totally still win this game. If we draw our Icebind Pillar to tap down their flyers, we're chilling. If we start drawing squashes to kill their flyers, I mean, we're in great shape. I maybe spoke a second too soon.
The timing could not have been better.
We're in okay shape, though. We're about to get 8 extra lands.
Now, does Waking the Trolls count both lands and rings? Because then we'll be okay.
We can kill them in 3 turns with this guy. We just need to draw Icebind Pillar this turn. Or, preferably, squash. If we draw Squash this turn, we're in great shape.
Oh my god.
Squash this flyer, squash that flyer. 2-turn clocks.
There's no way. There's no way this is happening.
They've learned the mode. Oh my god.
There's no way.
This is such a sick comeback.
This can't be real. This can't be real.
Did you ever doubt the power of the Pilfering Hawk?
I definitely did. Wait, what are you doing? What are you doing? Don't you want to just Arcanist Squash?
Okay, we'll do that now. Yeah, we could do that now. So they can't have counter magic or something?
Yeah, or whatever. Hexproof. Like, isn't it just...
Yeah, way better. They could already have hexproof, though. Because of the sculptor.
Alright, just don't let them draw.
Well, that worked out.
No reach.
Oh, nice.
Don't you dare. So they're going to get their stupid Benedict Slumber Mound.
Benedict Slumber Mound. Oh, yes.
And then show me YOLO attack all. Do it.
Oh my gosh. It looks like they have Blizzard Brawl.
No.
No, we were so close. If we draw Vega, we have one more turn. Because then we can kill them before they can take us out with all their trolls they're about to get. Oh my gosh. We were so close.
I wonder if it's right. I wonder, are we supposed to hold the... Maybe we're supposed to hold the...
No, because they weren't going to use Squash with their Mistwalker, and then we just can't kill them in time.
No, they would have.
Why would
they wouldn't have used it with Mistwalker, but then... Oh yeah, because they can still just bounce. Yeah, you're right.
So they have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we have 4.
It's good, right? Do you want to loot? I don't know what that would do.
Maybe we have another 3-powered flyer in our deck. Iron Verdict.
Oh yeah, sick. All right.
Well, we almost made a noble effort. That was like
That was
a hype
pretty,
moment. I'm glad we played that out because the hype level.
Congratulations to everybody who made it to the end of the video, because that was
Oh my gosh, yeah.
that was well worth it, I think.
Yeah, that little moment where there was a glimmer of hope, where it was like
that was crazy. That was the actual factual perfect top deck.
I think if I had held the never saw it coming because the old growth troll was like a kind of a blank on the board.
Yeah.
We could have pulled it off.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, they might have been able to alpha strike us in a couple turns though, if I had.
Right.
But you never know. But yeah, that was wild. Wow, what a almost comeback.
Yeah.
That was sick. Thank you so much for coming on as a guest, Ethan. Where can people find your stuff? I mean, I watch your stream all the time, twitch.tv/Lordtupperware, but where are the other spots they can find you?
You can find my videos at channelfireball.com, their YouTube channel. I also write content for the CFB Pro side. You can find my podcast, Lords Limited. Like I said, lordslimited.com is where the one-stop shop for everything that my partner Ben and I do. But like I said, all our episodes are available wherever you download your podcasts.
Yeah. So yeah, those are really great resources that you can use as well. And it's always great having you on as a guest, Ethan. If folks made it all the way to the end of the video, in the comments below, leave hashtag the comeback that almost was to let us know you made it all the way to the end of the video. Be sure to check out Ethan's stuff, Lords of Limited podcast. I listen to it every week. They always have great stuff about the current set, and then they have a bunch of great level up episodes as well. You can also, if you are a CFP Pro member, be sure to read Ethan's articles. I know that those are always some of my favorites over on the CFP Pro side. And then you can also find his Twitch stream and things of that nature at twitch.tv/Lordtupperware. But yeah, that's going to do it for this draft video. I hope you folks enjoyed it, and we'll talk to you next time.